Good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum. Glad to have you here. We have a wonderful card for today, which I'm going to take a step beyond the focus I think Tosha Silver was intending for it. What else is new, right? But we have a card from the Wild Offering deck by Tosha Silver, and these cards are designed, good morning Peggy, welcome, to get us to go within a little bit, to really feel into some things, to trust our inner guidance. Good morning Abigail, glad you're here. Our inner guidance, our intuition, our divine feminine powers. Instead of always looking for answers out there, what do we have for an answer within? So that's where we're going to be headed today. Wild Offering deck. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Tosha Silver. So the card, and again, the art is by Katie Daisy, and it's a lot of little flowers is usually on the cards. And this one is hot pink. Great way to start a Monday, right? A little bit of hot pink thrown in there. So our word is relationship. Relationship. So right off the bat, I want you to just think of the first person who pops into your mind. Okay, now hold on to that person, and when we read the card, that's who I'd like you to intend this card for, intend this reading for. What are you meant to learn about that particular relationship? Okay, so a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Glad it's a beautiful day by you. Fabulous, fabulous. And thank you for the rainbow. Very nice. Here it is going to be 90. And I don't know what the humidity is going to be, but that may be an indoor day for me. We will see. I've got a couple of things I have to do. I get to do. Let's change that verbiage. Get to do. First one is meet some carpet layers over at the house that we're flipping. Yay! That means we're getting pretty close to the end, which I'm excited about. And then the second one is having a meeting with the pastor who is moving and shaking on the intentional community, etc. front. So, also want to show you the back of the card because, again, I love Ganesh, the overcomer of obstacles. So, kind of want to invite that energy into our day, the overcomer of obstacles. So here's the relationship card. And again, I want you to think about that person who popped into your mind. Glad you guys are all saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Get our little community of practical rebels up and going today. So here it is. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Think about that. Think about offering your relationships to the divine. This friendship, this coworker, this spouse, this long-term relationship. I offer this union. Good morning, Mel. I offer this union to the divine. Can't get much better care than that, can you? So, let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Now again, I think her intention with the card was more of a romantic relationship, but there's no reason we can't do that with all of our relationships. Think about the committee you sit on, or the coworker group, or the maybe it's the PTA, whatever group that you have difficulty with. That's a difficult group to work with, and turning that whole group over to the divine. I hand this union over to the divine. All right? May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. What are we meant to learn from this? I'm glad you love this card. I certainly do too. Very timely after we struggled with our flip down in Sun Prairie yesterday, trying to get people on board, trying to get communication. Yeah, we have this thing I call Nussbaum communication, which means no communication. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this union right now, so the connection to my dad, to my sister, etc., and I'm handing it over to the divine. Whatever person or group popped into your head when I asked you at the beginning of this video, hand them over to the divine. The relationship you have with them, hand that union over to the divine to take care of. We don't need to fear letting go of control. Our needs are always met. So if we can step into our curious observer with this, I think that's very helpful also. You know, what am I intended to learn from this? Let's say there's a particular difficulty, or there's something people can't agree on, or something that just isn't flowing in a particular relationship, romantic or otherwise. What am I meant to learn from this? What's the gift in this difficulty? What I need to discern here in order for this difficulty to resolve? So, moving into curious observer, stepping back a row. I mean, I think all three of us yesterday walked off at least 2 times each, trying to get some things done and trying to get our heads back in a good spot to communicate and work together on things. So what about for you? What about for you? What relationships do you want to hand over to the divine? The care and feeding of that relationship now gets handed over to the divine. And that doesn't mean that you don't do your part, but it probably means you let go of trying to fix it. If it seems like it's broken, maybe it's not broken. Maybe this is divine right order. And how can you let go of that desire to fix it and kind of roll with it? What is this difficult relationship doing for me? Not to me, for me. What purpose is this serving in my life? What purpose is this serving in my life? And going back to yesterday's word, some gratitude. Some gratitude for this relationship exactly as it is, warts and all right? Because if everything was smooth, if everything was going without a hitch, would we be learning anything? Or is it when something becomes difficult that we pull ourselves up short a little bit and go, wait a minute, what am I meant to get out of this? What's happening here? All right? So, love this card. I think it's going to be helpful and fruitful for all of us. So, relationship. What comes to mind in terms of a small step you could take forward with this? For me, what I'm going to do is, whenever I'm having an interaction today with either my dad or my sister, I'm going to adopt curious observer. I'm going to be in my curious observer and see how that not only influences the dynamics, but also how things move forward. Okay? Good morning, Gwen. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. We are just about done, but our card for today was relationship. And if you go back and listen, I think hopefully it's going to give you some good things to think about, some good fodder for your day. Have an awesome day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.